Ready, start. There were certain supplementary contentions raised, including that interchange fee is only in the nature of interest on loan. Full stop. The Commissioner has examined the terms of the relevant extracts of the agreement entered into between the respondent and Visa Worldwide, the Card Association. Full stop. After referring to various clauses in the agreement, the Commissioner finds that a card association enters into an agreement with the issuing bank, merchant establishment and acquiring bank, to facilitate the card transactions. Full stop. The participation by the assessee enables provision of various services to the card holders by the issuing bank. Full stop. That is, in view of the participation, the issuing bank is enabled to issue credit card and extend services at various merchant establishments, business slash government entities. Full stop. Card Association provides the network for facilitation of the transaction flow and levy fee for various services. Full stop. To facilitate the transaction, when a person makes a purchase using a card, the following limbs of transactions are involved: colon. The merchant establishment swipes the card of the person who has been issued with such card by the issuing bank in the point of sale, extended by the acquiring bank close, who has agreed to settle the merchant establishment, the amount for which purchase is made by the card holder, semicolon. When the card is swiped, the details of the card, purchase details are transmitted to the issuing bank through the card association and is verified and retransmitted, thereupon on approval the card holder is enabled to make the purchase, the merchant establishment furnishes the statement of purchases through such cards to the acquiring bank, who files the statement with the card association, semicolon. The card association debits the issuing bank the amount due to the acquiring bank less the interchange fee which accrues to the issuing bank for verifying and permitting the transactions. Full stop. The acquiring bank releases the amount to the merchant establishment after deducting the MDR as agreed upon by them. Full stop. The role of the card associations in these transactions is vital, and all the key players, the issuing bank, the acquiring bank and the merchant establishment are in contractual agreement with the card associations. Full stop. Apart from the contractual agreement with the card associations, the issuing bank is in contractual agreement with the card holder for allowing the various credit limits for purchase of goods or services and return of the credit extended in due course at the appropriate rates of interest. Full stop. Similarly, in certain cases, the acquiring banks are in contractual agreements with the merchant establishments for providing the single inverted point of sale single inverted close and for crediting the amount of purchase handled through the POS. Full stop. In the above transactions, to facilitate the transactions, both the issuing bank and the acquiring bank pays the card association at the rates agreed upon, the merchant establishment accepts a discounted amount on the purchase enabled by them through the POS of the acquiring bank, semicolon. The acquiring banks part with the interchange fee fixed by the contractual agreements with the card associations to the issuing bank. Full stop. The issuing bank collects the amount of purchase from the card holder as per the terms and conditions agreed upon by them with the card holder. Full stop. In the case at hand, it is evident that extending the POS to the merchant establishment and paying, the discounted amount to the ME are covered by a contractual agreement between the acquiring bank and ME on one hand and acquiring bank, and card association on the other hand, semicolon. Similarly, the card holder is enabled to undertake transactions through the card void the contractual agreements between the cardholder and the issuing bank on one hand and the issuing bank and card association on the other hand. Full stop.